Alright, so I got a little issue revolving around Ultra Rumble. You might be asking, Aru, what is this issue? Well, this issue revolves around movement or mobility, as you like to call it, being down hard straight mental of Ultra Rumble. Now I know what you might be thinking. Well, Aru, the game ain't even out. And that is where I come in. You see, this video is going to be talking about before the release of the game and after. I thought 5-time parallel universes ahead of you guys. So in today's video, we're going to start a dialogue. God. Do movement or mobility need a nerf in Ultra Rumble, or am I just delusional? We're gonna find out in today's video. Okay, so let's break everything down in segments. First, let's talk about mobility or movement characters need a nerf. This includes other characters like Uravity or even Bakugo that aren't included in Rapid Class section. Mobility in Ultra Rumble is rather a good thing, whether you like it or not, and some characters that don't have mobility like Kendo and Dabi, and this includes Shigaraki as well. His choke sum isn't really something I would consider movement. They all will be in this hard tough spot if they can't get in and out of a fight. Being able to have the ability to get in and out of a fight is way better than a character like Shigaraki being able to deal massive damage. Same as Caprice when he's able to get max level for his truck, because mobility characters can just escape them anytime. So you might be asking, why is this an issue then? This leads us into our next problem. Mobility characters like Tenya and Froppy and even Uravity, who is actually by far the most balanced character of Ultra Rumble, is damage over time. Now you're probably saying Froppy don't deal crazy damage, she hits basically like a pillow sometimes, but that's the issue. Froppy doesn't need to deal massive damage, she does it over time, meaning she could go in and out of a fight, laying hits on the opponents as she meant to be played, same as Tenya. Majority of the time you're not going to see rapid characters use basic attacks, unless maybe Toga do use basic attacks sometimes. They rely on their kits most of the time than basic attacks. Tenya was such a huge issue anyway. After 2 kits he already could do his quirk B and then down an enemy with ease. Tenya had such a great combo that would deal damage, but if he can't pull it off, it didn't matter that he had slowness, he would at least have 1 or 2 kicks before running off the field to hide while his slowness was activated. So imagine a scenario case where this happened to me before. You're trying to heal, right? Rather it's a shield potion or a heal potion, then a Froppy or a Tenya, or a character that can have mobility with next to no cooldown for them. So a Tenya or Froppy could attack you, you're not fully down, but they just fully leave you next to almost dead. So you're able to defend yourself, that's if you can even defend yourself for how fast they can move, and then they run off the field. So you're trying to pop off your heal again and they already know that they see you trying to do this or you attempted to do so, so they quickly rinse and repeat this whole process of going in and out of a fight with no punishment to this. And characters like Mount Lady, Dinky, or whoever, or even Kendo that can't really deal with mobility characters properly are stuck in this loop unless they're saved by their team member or lucky enough to find a better hiding spot. Or you could just say skill issue. I know some of you guys are just judging this scenario anyway. But this is where we now answer the question. We know mobility and movement is meta, but doesn't need a nerf. My answer to this is no. As much as I hate how mobility characters like Tenya and Froppy have better advantages in the fight if they're not stuck in a 1v3 situation, this will also break Rapid Class as a whole entirely if mobility got a nerf to their kit. Now maybe a slight nerf would be nice to fix an in and out of situation, but as a whole I'm also going to say it's still too early as well to nerf mobility characters to see the next 3 characters are for Ultra Rumble. Now that is me thinking logically and reasonably, but personally, I still just hate how annoying good mobility characters are, like Tenya and Froppy, because not everyone in the roster list could easily deal with them unless it's another mobility character, or they just accidentally caught in a bad moment. So long story short, while I wish mobility characters would receive a nerf, logically they shouldn't get nerfed right away, and especially till we see the next 3 characters. Because the nerf to rapid and mobility as a whole might ruin their actual gameplay style, whether we like to hear that or not. But let me know what you guys think. Honestly, there's still so much more I could possibly say about mobility characters as a whole, but for now this is where I'm going to leave it at. If you guys happen to enjoy the video or didn't like what I say, be sure to like this video or dislike the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and join my Discord as well if you wish to join my agency or clan for when My Hero Ultra Rumble release. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.